Hello friends, welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. It is time to take a look at this Wednesday's Blackout Wednesday Daily Contest. Freaky Friday on a Wednesday, special $3,000 day before Thanksgiving contest. Whatever you want to call it is exactly what it is. It's the one day a year that we have a Freaky Friday on a Wednesday. Call it Blackout Wednesday and give you guys the opportunity at thousands of dollars in prizes. Break the Scoreboard 2022. Our favorite drivable par fours from across all of this year's courses. Of course, king off hole 1, Petra 2. Nihon number 2 is hole 2. Now, this is just a preview, so this is not exactly what you will see come Wednesday. But when you go to goldentee.com/locations, you can find a Golden Tee Live or a Golden Tee PGA Tour 2022 game, and make sure between 9 a.m. Central on Wednesday and 8:59 Central Thanksgiving morning that you get in all the games that you need to get in for a chance at that $3,000 prize pool. On the flip side of that, we also have a $2,500 money shot contest where first place is worth $1,250. So if you are looking to build up that wallet before holiday shopping drains most of it, Money Shot and Blackout Wednesday's daily contest, perfect chances to score some great prizes. Now, this is Champ 99 number 1, a long look that you don't typically see, so I'm not really concerned about you guys having to work hard on hole 4 to get an eagle. But remember, like I say, and I'm probably not going to show it very well, eagles across the board is what we are looking for. And even if you are a newer player who has just gotten into arcade or is coming from the mobile side or whatever the case may be, welcome. Thanks for joining us and playing. But know that there's going to be top players out there that are going to play 20 to 30 to 50, maybe even 100 games throughout that 24-hour period to shoot some of the crazy, ridiculous scores that you see. Don't let it concern you. The way I look at it as, you really just want to use these daily contests as a learning tool. It's going to make you better, just like this shot dropping the hole would make me feel better, but that's all right. These daily contests, when you have the same setup for 24 hours, the same wins, the same pins, the same tees and trees and all that, it really will help you become a better player. And so that is why I try to encourage everybody, because I went through that even 10 years ago when I was a college student and I had played Golden Tee forever. I was good, but I wasn't great. Daily contest is one of those tools where you can really hone in on not just the shots that you're trying to make for the point of the daily contest, but looking at the deck of the cabinet itself and the direction that you want the ball to go. So, hole 8, hole 16 of Petra. Now, when we chose these courses, or the holes for this course, we wanted to make sure that we had a couple of, difficult ones in there. This isn't really that difficult. It's actually a pretty good setup. I just suck. So we got that going for us. Maybe this goes in for me. Nope. Should have put roll on it. But this is a good combination of holes that I would deem easy to eagle, and then a couple of challenging ones where you might have to curve it around the rocks. You might have to curve it around the water or around some of the crazy structures that Nihon Yoru has to offer. Things like that. And while as a newer player or even a hack like me, you may yell obscenities in your bar at the game directed in my direction, it will make you a better player in the long run. So look at that. 17 after 9 holes, a missed eagle on hole 8, but that is the goal. 18 under on the front, 18 under on the back. It is going to be well worth it. This hole, number 10, is Hollywood number 8. Now, with the new tee boxes, this does get a bit more difficult, and you've got to go around some trees. And if you hit a shot that is much better than mine and you ignore the water, you can potentially get an eagle here. Somehow, the chipping gods are looking out for me, and they're making sure that I don't embarrass myself completely in this video. And as long as I make the birdie chips when I put it in the water, you know, that sounds just great. Let's be honest. We get to hole 11. It is Easter Island number 11. A little bit of a different look for those of you who haven't played too much of the Season 3 tees yet. Still a drivable hole. A little bit more concerned about the rocks and the water because of the offset on that hole. But again, take your time, breathe. And the other thing is, don't be afraid to ask help. Plenty of people on Golden Tee Fan, on Golden Tee social media, always willing to help. If you have suggestions or questions, say you're a new fan of Golden Tee, and you go on there and say, what are you guys using to play the Blackout Wednesday Daily Contest? You'll get tons of players that will be happy to share to share their club set with you in order to help make you a better player. This is hole 18 of Nordline. If it could stay on the green, that'd be wonderful. Making those eagles, it's all that matters. It's a fun hole. I'm sure somebody will eventually get shot of the week off of the rocks or off of the ice like crazy as we move to hole 13, Nihon Yoru 13. This one's actually not too bad because you have the wind blowing towards the pin. You have the right-hand tee box, so you can avoid the trees pretty easily. I say that, I'll probably still hit them, let's be honest. He almost still hit them. I don't know what shot I just tried to hit. But that is very clearly not what I was looking for. Let's see if my chipping is still on point. Oh, it was almost on point. Not terrible, but not great. That's all right. We'll take this par. We deserve that. I don't know what I was trying to do there. But my point, original point was, this hole, this setup on 13, again, this is probably not what you're going to get exactly on Wednesday. But you have some of those newer tees that will make it a bit easier to get to the green and get an eagle. And then you get to hole 14, which is Champ 99, hole 9. This one, always going to be a high tee 6 wood. Nice little pound palm shot, as I'll call it. I'm sure that Eddie G out of Texas has probably hit a low 1 iron off the water into the cup. Actually, no, he hasn't yet, but he's probably tried it. But my recommendation would just be stick with what you know. And then I say that, and you get to hole 15, which is Petra 5. It is only 216. So this is where having some sort of lower iron or a hybrid might be useful, because for me, I'm going to have to cut this driver in, which is not bad because I'll get a nice little kick off of the rough, but it's not going to put me as close to the hole as I was hoping for. Oh, look at that. And neither is that putt. Again, oh, damn it. But even with the few mistakes I've made, look at that. 25 under after 15, going into hole 16, which is Hollywood Hills 15. Now this hole, I actually like this hole a little bit better since the new tees, because it usually puts you up enough where you can just go right around them, not worry about it, and then have, hopefully for you, a putt for eagle, but for me, a chip that I miss, because I've run out of good chipping power today. You get to hole 17, Easter Island 15. Another one that is a little bit tougher than it looks, but hopefully you get the right wind set up with a little bite instead of backspin. Put it within 10 to 20 feet of the cup, and you'll be just fine. And then to cap things off, Nihon Yoru, hole 15. I had to put some form of difficult, drivable par 4. Now, the nice thing is that if you get a setup anywhere near what this preview looks like, you'll have no problems at all, and you won't even have to worry about hitting it around the big building. Don't know if that's going to happen for you, but hopefully it does. Let's see, as we putt in for eagle, look at that, 30 under after 18 holes. I'm ashamed to show it, but let's take a look at that scorecard because we have a couple birdies. 4 birdies and a par. Otherwise, 36 under is what you're going to want to get. GoldenTee.com/locations. Find a 2022 PGA Tour or Golden Tee Live game near you. Make sure you stay safe if you're going out there. Uber, Lyft, cab, have somebody drop you off and pick you up, whatever the case may be, if you indulge in a few cold adult beverages. And we will see you guys with a preview of the Freaky Friday contest in a few days. See you live again next week. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe and stay tuned.